What's up, everybody? Episode 19th could be the greatest episode. You're going to bear with me right now. First off, I usually go directly into the market or how we crushed it today, me and my platform. But this is not like an advertisement, and I'm not going off crazy here. I just need to talk for a second, all right? My platform, which is 349 Trading, is $3.49 a week. Now, why am I so cheap? Other gurus charge hundreds of dollars for their picks, and all they do is give you stock picks. Go in this stock, it loses. Sorry, I don't control the market. Go in this pick, it loses. The dude with Chris Sane, he's got 500,000 followers. Oh, short this stock, it goes up. Sorry, short Neo, it goes up. Oh, sorry. I mean, whatever it is, it's crazy. I charge $3.49. Now, who am I? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because my goal is one of these videos goes viral and we disrupt the financial institutions, not bankrupt. Disrupt the way 30 million to 50 million new traders are trading. If you guys trade the right way and you enter into positions on the low and you don't chase and you don't push up the stock, you're not buying the ass. You're investing the right way. Every percentage point means a lot of money to you, okay? I don't care if you're trading $100, $500 or $5,000. There was a dude on my platform, right? $84 he had the beginning of last week, Monday, right? This week, what does he have? $564. I retweeted that. I shared that. So yeah, Twitter was public. We're taking Twitter private. People have been getting free rides on my platform. Yes, I call the direction of the market. I call it very well. I use the psychology behind trading. Who would be purchasing now? Why would they be purchasing? I see volume, I see demand, and that is where I share with my members. Now, I had this all written out. It's so freaking windy today. Real quick, you know what I'm like? I'm like Netflix, okay? You pay a monthly fee, except for mine's weekly. So you're paying me maybe $14 a month to help you make money, for you to become a better trader. And I'm going to shut up about this real quick, but that's all it is. That's what it is. I'm giving you information to process. I'm telling you as transparent as I can be what trades I'm entering, why I'm entering them. People on the platform get upset that I'm giving it to public Twitter. Public Twitter is like, well, you give it to the platform, whatever it is. If you look at my spreadsheet, right, my trades and options are over 70% profitable. Now, again, I'm not like another guru. I'm not telling you this stock, this stock, this stock. I'm telling you I got in. I planned for the dip. I teach all about Delta. So this weekend, I have a video coming out. If you like what you're hearing, you watch my other videos. I'm not saying sign up for my platform. If you can't, you send a cup of coffee. But please, subscribe to my YouTube. Watch my other videos. I have an options video coming out this weekend. I'm making it for like dummies. Options made simple. You're going to make money. It's a safe play. Options are risky. No, they're not. You buy the option out a few months. You buy in the money. It's a way to leverage your bet. So you're only playing with a couple $100, but you're sure whatever stock, eBay, I love eBay. You're sure eBay is going to go up. Yeah, me too. Well, the greatest thing, you can buy an option for $200 and watch it right up to $800. That's it. No other investment, no day trading, no worry, no this, no that. You think eBay is going up? So do I. If it goes up, we make money. Okay, that might have been it. Oh, yeah, share this video, please. Everything I do is organic. I charge $3.49 a week. So please share my tweets, share my videos, share this, share everything. Subscribe to my platform. Thank you for staying with me. I think we're almost good. Look at my watch list. We're gonna go over our watch list real quick. We'll go over my stocks real quick because I want to tell you guys what I'm seeing for certain stocks, what my price target is, and I'm doing most of this from memory, but I'm here to share with you, and then I'm going to answer questions. Remember, the second part of my live stream, I'm trying to get you out of shit positions or trouble positions, or you're not sure if this is a good position and you're thinking about entering it. I get so many DMs on the side, and this is what I spoke about today in a quick video. So many DMs. 200 people want to share on the side. Maybe it was like 180. How the rules are working for them. And yes, our platform's like 800 or 1,000 people. So maybe like 18% want to share with me how well they did today. Share it in public. Show everybody how well the rules work when you finally have a green day. When it's red day after day after day, you can't do anything. Okay, number two, people on the side are asking me questions like, hey, I'm in Amazon. What do you think about this call or this put? Or hey, should we reverse course? No, if I'm saying UVXY and it might change at the end of the day, I'm still staying the course. If I sell my position, I will tell you. I'm transparent. So that's all about me. My partner said, this is the stupidest way you're going to start a video like this. You're going to lose so many people trying to get them to your platform, this and that, telling them what you're going to do for them. I said, dude, I don't care. I am transparent. This is me. You like me. You don't like me. You either watch my videos, you don't. You get value from what I'm saying, or you don't. And if you're not getting value, I don't know who's going to help you. All I do is provide value. All I want to do is give lesson after lesson. That's why I tweet so much. That's why I show you what I'm seeing when I'm seeing it. It's not an alert every time, but I see stuff. Carlos is amazing. He's killing it. But Carlos and I don't make money. Real quick. So everything we get, we put back into the company so we can build this app, so we can build the website, so we can improve the app, so we can do this, so we can get some merchandise because you guys want shirts or hats. That's pretty cool, right? I don't have any shirts or hats. Where's my 349 trading? We have to come up with a slogan like, if you're stepping in shit, get out of the shit. I like that slogan. Okay, so I'm going to talk about different stocks today. Real quick, let's talk about the market update. I called a reversal in tech. I showed you guys yesterday that we were seeing a W, and if we're lucky, this could be the start of the final leg of the W. You're not red anymore. Boom, I'm happy you're green. I don't know what you turned blue. So we could be at the start of the W for tech, which means we're at the very base of it. Now, I said it doesn't go from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum, okay? It will take time. It won't just go up. It popped good today, yes, but it'll struggle one day. It might drop and drop 100 points, but then the next day it might go up 150. The point is the net outcome, your stocks in tech, your four-letter stocks that we've been speaking so poorly about for now like 2 weeks. If you're in a four-letter stock, it probably sucked today. It went down 4%, 8%, 10%. Yes, if you have a four-letter stock, it's turning around. It doesn't mean it's going. It's based on demand. There has to be demand for the market. People are still worried about inflation, but less so. Now there's a semi-war going on. Hopefully they settle, make friends with each other, figure that stuff out. We got the gas, the pipeline going. Guess what? They paid the $5 million ransom. Why did they shut down the pipeline in the first place if they're going to pay the $5 million ransom? But that tanked the market, so we had all those negative aspects. But okay, Matt figured it out. We got on the UVXY. I'll speak about that real quick. It was at $6 and like as high as 40 cents. I got in too soon. I bought my puts on the UVXY. Guess what? I made over 100%. Some of you made 300%. Somebody made 500% today. I don't know what option it was. It was like out of the money to $5. I did say where it was going down the other day. I said it was going 556 pre-market, but it was going down to $5 end of day. I was right. I said you'd wake up this morning. I said the UVXY would be under $5. You woke up this morning. It was. Then it went to 462 right there when the market started. We're all like, yeah. Then usually it struggles on a Friday, but it didn't. What did it do again? It dropped, and we were at like 430 something. Yes. Then we started selling our positions because we planned it ahead. Someone texted me today and said, I made money today, and I was in a meeting because I planned it ahead. I put in my position pre-market, and I made 100%. Good job. That's what we do. We plan ahead. Anybody that's new here, if this is all that you get from the video, you must plan ahead. Whatever you're buying, you're planning. I teach in my options video how to use Delta. So watch options video number, my video number 3, or wait for this weekend. I teach you how to use Delta. So when the stock dips by $1, you multiply it by the delta of the option you're thinking about buying, and that's what your option price will dip. And if somebody's scared selling to you, you might be able to steal an extra 10 cents. Why is that so important? Because in my example that I gave today, Delta, which will be in my options video, okay, instead of paying $535 per contract, which is pretty steep, I paid $475. Guess what? It was Delta Airlines. The stock was just about $43. Now I think it's 45 and change, more maybe 46. Guess what my option is going to be doing? It's probably up like 60% already. That's my example. My example, though, said to people, we're going to make 100 to 400%. So guess what? When my video comes out this weekend, if you're watching this video, you better subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, say that I have a play coming out. It's only been 2 days, right? So you're not missing the thing. We'll wait for Delta to drop down. Maybe you can buy the same option at the same price, but it's going to return 100 to 400%. All right. So what else am I talking about? Oh, yeah. My next thing was Delta Strong. Okay. Last thing of the day. I went into Root to swing Root, and I was up, I think, 4%, no, 5.5%. Somebody sold Root right at the end of the day. Huge position. Keep in mind, Root is the number one shorted stock in the stock market. It is number one. Go to marketwatch.com, type in short stocks. Root is number one, meaning there's still manipulation. So Root was having a good, strong run at the end of the day. Insurance companies were doing okay at the end of the day. I bet Lemonade did kind of good. I didn't see what Lemonade did. It's not on my watch list anymore. We'll talk about my watch list. But Root was doing well. Then somebody sold it for 15 straight minutes. Big volume for Root. There was a little bounce back. I'm assuming it's going to bounce back. I would be scared too if I was buying Root. Psychology of trading. I just saw someone sell a big position. I'm going to be scared. I don't know what the market's going to do on Monday. But again, I still like Root. It's still a good swing trade. I was looking to get 5-6%. I got greedy. I probably could have sold at 3.5%, 4%. I've been happy. I was in for like 600 something shares I showed you guys. Again, all of my things that I show you are transparent. When I talk or whatever I say, it's transparent. Sometimes I talk too much. I can't help it. Sometimes I share too much. I can't help it. But I share. I overabundance share. I want to teach you. I'm assuming you're getting value from me. That is why I'm here to deliver value. So please, if you're getting value, pay it forward, share this broadcast with them. If that's all I ask, one of my videos is going to go viral. We're going to disrupt the way the world changes. the way retail traders change. It doesn't matter. They don't trust us. The institutions, they laugh at us having beers. All right, let's talk about anything else. Okay, let's mention D-Dog real quick this morning. I mentioned D-Dog looks strong. I entered into some options. I got them real cheap. I made 110%. All right, D-Dog is still strong. After I sold my options, it went up another $1.50 or $1.60. D-Dog is a strong stock. Now, you want to sell your stock. I don't have it. I don't own it, okay? NET. NET is good. All right, yeah, give me a lot of thumbs up, Evo. Everything we do is organic. Everything's analytics. So even if we have 58 watches now or 100 later or 500 overnight, everybody needs to give a thumbs up. Please, I really don't ask much. I don't charge a fortune. I'm not like other gurus, and I'm not trying to screw you. That's the best thing. I'm trying to help you. This whole broadcast is to help you guys. The questions at the end is to help you. People actually make money. I'm asking you to give a thumbs up. I'm not asking you to send money. I don't take donations. I don't take charity or anything like that. In fact, part of my platform, we have a 4% rule. Everything we make, 4% of our revenue will be going to a South Florida charity. Carlos and I will be doing something cool, and we'll make a video about it. Again, we're not killing it. We've only been around for what, like 5-6 weeks, something like that. But we have our intentions. We're going to set it up on the platform also, but let's not get sidetracked. Oh, eBay. I love eBay. Yes, you made 30% on eBay. Thank you for sharing eBay. I love eBay. It's an NFT play. It's an online play. It's a crypto play because I'm assuming they're going to start accepting crypto. Wasn't eBay an offshoot of like Amazon or something like that? Then they had eBay sold off to PayPal. So I think it's awesome already. I like eBay. There's strong demand. If you look at every eBay chart, look at the 1 day, look at the 5 day, you'll see all the patterns you want to see. It's not even like if your stock is volatile, right? All of a sudden it's up, then it's down big, then it's up big. If, as long as you're making money, that's great. But a strong chart is like a safe curving chart where there's always demand. And if someone's selling, they're buying more. So yes, I really like eBay. My eBay options went up. They had to have gone up 50% today because I just remember what my account was. So that's eBay. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, I shared Root. Oh, another one of my stocks I like, APPS. So I entered into that trade today. Transparent, I entered into for myself, and then I gave an alert to my platform. Of course, the alert to my platform was a much better price than when I first entered for myself. And then I bought more because I was averaging down. I'm like, if I think it's such a great steal right now at what do we pay? $59 strike. APPS was the ticker. The options expire next Friday and 2.25. And I know some of you got it for 220 after I tweeted it after I shared it because I saw it. And after I alerted on my platform, I tweeted it later because I don't mind sharing now. You guys want to know? Fine, you're paying attention to me. I'll pay attention to you. But on my platform, after I put it in, I saw somebody got it a nickel cheaper than me. So yeah, everything makes sense. Save that 2%. Get in better than Matt. I still like the stock. Why? I see the demand for the stock. I pointed it out. NNOX, okay, NNOX. It's not on my list right here, but it's on my watch list. You guys know I love this. That stock was beaten up this morning, $20 range. I think it's in like close to $23 range right now. There is demand. It's an Israeli company. They do 3D X-ray thing. It's cool stuff. I didn't think it was true. I thought it was all BS. I thought it was like that other company with the woman with the dark, deep voice, Theranex, where she tested your blood and it was all BS. And she made like billions of dollars. Then she slept with the CFO, and now they're both in jail or something like that. So I thought it was BS. He makes 3D X-rays of your arm or your leg or whatever it is. It's great technology. It's an Israeli company, but there's a lot of stuff going on there. So of course they lost 15%. But people were buying. There was huge demand. I pointed it out, and there still is huge demand. And I think you could make a killing in that company. Yes, it's on my stock, my Excel spreadsheet for platform members. But if you're new to me, or if this is the first time you've ever heard about this stock, NNOX, look at it for yourself. I'm not a financial advisor, but it looks great to me. And what's my return on it? I think it's going to at least double and probably triple. When people figure out this is true technology and this actually happens. And again, I'm just basing it on the market, the demand, and things. They've actually made deliveries of 1,000 machines. And again, it's this Israeli company. So with the war going on now, it's been beat up. They sold into it. Maybe they think it's going to blow up or something like that. I have no clue. Again, everything's mostly safe in Israel. They go into the shelters. They have their defense system. I just don't like people attacking each other. It makes no sense. This world struggles enough. We're all in this pandemic. Okay, let me see if I have any other stocks. Oh, Carnival. Did you guys see that? It broke 27 today. So you know I've been talking about Carnival. I entered 2 more positions. What was it? 2 days ago at $25.25 each. No, $25.19, $25.20. And then you know what happened the next day? What happened yesterday? It went down even lower. It went to $24 and change. And I told you guys I was so upset that I raised my price up because I could have got it 1% cheaper. It even went lower than that. And then Carnival split $27 today. So that's a long-term investment. If you want long-term Carnival, you'll look on my spreadsheet. We've got September options. It makes sense to me. Why? Because Carnival's about to start sailing. It hasn't even got good yet. I'm in Miami. They're going to start sailing soon. Looks good to me. I mean, that's how everybody judges everything these days. They're actually going to be doing better next week than they were today, next month than they were. So what's going to happen to the stock? As long as the Dow's strong and the recovery play is strong, at least through summertime, Carnival will be $45. So yes, screenshot this. Remember this, $27 going to $45. You're not too late. You didn't miss the bus. Now remember, we don't chase anybody that follows my platform. We have specific rules, okay? We don't chase stocks. We don't pay the ask. We plan in advance. So let's say Carnival closed at $27 and you want in. Anticipate a 2% drop on Monday. If the markets look bad, anticipate a 4% drop. So a 2% drop would be like 50 cents. Get in at $26.50 if you like Carnival. If the markets are poopy Monday, then get in at $26. And if it goes to 26, it's probably going to go a few cents lower because it never ends on just 26. It's always like 25.96. The point is, you want the best entry point. So tell your friends, talk about this video. It's always entry point. It's always, if you could save 20 cents, or especially with options, if you could save 40 cents on an option, which is $40 per contract, and some of you like to buy 20, 30, 40 contracts, it adds up. It's $800. Then you do the same thing when you exit. So it's $1,600. For you smaller players, just take it down a decimal. It's $80. And then when you exit, it's $160. When you add that together, $240, and you made $200 on the trade, if you could have made $440 instead of $200, right? That's a huge difference. That's why I'm telling you entry point, exit point. Read my rules, read my lessons. They're all on my website. And yes, we're upgrading it. So the new money we got, we're not putting it into marketing or anything like that. Spread this organically. We're putting it into a new website, a new app. One of my followers here is a family. We're all doing it together. We're paying him, I think, and I know we're paying somebody, but I think it's going to be him, and we're all going to do this together. We're going to grow this together. I don't care. Everything I do is for you guys to make you better trading. People are like, that sounds hokey. That's what the other guy said. No, I hear some of these gurus, and I watch their videos, and they're so freaking boring, all right? So if I'm not boring, give me thumbs up for just that one, okay? If you're having a good time right now, having wine or whatever, with your missus, with your mister, whatever it is, with your friend, with your college buddy, who cares? We're here to make money. Somebody wants me to talk about AMC. Yes, there's more chance AMC goes to 20, not the moon, but to 20 rather than to like 10 again. Why? Because movie theaters are opening. There are movies coming out. These theaters are smart, so they've been planning for so long. So yeah, they probably have deals with Netflix, Roku, all this. They have deals with AMC. They have deals with other movie theaters. People will go to the movie theaters. Sarah just went to the movie theaters. I haven't gone, but I'm excited to go. Anyway, if you like AMC, that's cool. Now, if you like GameStop, again, I think it's too expensive. I think GameStop should be a lot less, probably less than $100. I get their rationale and reasons why you like GameStop, okay? And I'm not telling you how to invest. I don't tell anybody your stock sucks, your stock is stupid, get out of there, my stock's the best. Here's what you should do. That's what these other gurus do. Hey, here's my stock, here's my return, look at this. No, I have a spreadsheet. When I give an alert, it goes right to the spreadsheet. Everything's timestamp. That's important to me. Transparent as can be. Whether you like me, hate me, don't, whatever, I don't give a shit. Really, I don't. I mean, I care if you like me. I want to be liked, but I want to be right. When I'm wrong for you guys, I get so upset. I'm like, oh, they followed me into the trade. For me, it's like so small, and I know exactly when I'm going to buy more options. But somebody asked me on the side, what am I doing? So let's talk real quick before I get into this. How are we going to average down? You buy one contract to start. It goes down 40%. You buy two more contracts. You have three contracts, and now you're only down about 27%. What happens? It goes down more. So now you're completely down on all three contracts altogether, on average, 40% or more, 50%. You can buy 3 or 4 or 5 more contracts. What must be right? You must be right about the turnaround of the stock, whether it's the stock or the market as a whole or the VIX or something. You have to be right. If you're wrong, and you're wrong over and over and over again, that's a problem. So that's why you're losing. It's not like you're not averaging down correctly. There are ways to do it. And don't catch a falling knife. If I tell you the market's going down later this afternoon, you're like, well, he told me to average down. First off, I told you the market's going down first. Then we average down second. If the market's going to be worse off on Monday, then we wait till Monday to average down. The point is, I bought in today because I had a little FOMO. I showed you both my positions. D-Dog options made 110%. The other option I had FOMO on, I'm actually down like 5%. And my alert's up on it 18%. So that's the difference. Entry point, FOMO down 5%, alert up 18%. And that's for the alert they got in worse than me. If you got in, okay, let me talk about a couple more stocks. I want to get you guys to look at some other stocks. So I mentioned Square real quick. SQ end of day. I said if it goes above 5.3% on the day, you're looking good. It's same for after hours. If that's the demand, that's my tracker. So I'll look at Square right now. 544 finished that. So yes, to me, the Nasdaq strong. Simple as that. You don't need to complex your life. You look at one thing, that's it. Okay, TQQQ after hours, right? So up 6.5% during hours, 0.4 after hours, that's fine. Digital Turbine, fine, 4%. Root, I mentioned, got hammers. UVXY went to 425. Yeah, that's right. The same one that was $6.40 right before market close. Like what? Within 48 hours, right? Yeah, that's great. We're killing it. SQQQ down after hours. SDOW down after hours. That's telling me futures are up. As long as that stays and there's nothing crazy this weekend, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm fired it up, and I started firing up yesterday because I changed the way I'm thinking. I'm not going to put you guys in stocks or say this stock we need to be in. So share this shit. Here's what we're going to be in. ETFs from now on. We're going to test the volatility of the market. Who's going to know best? Me. All right? We're going to test the market, and we're going to understand the patterns, and we're going to buy the dips, and we're going to sell the peaks. Why? I see it. I'm going to teach you guys to see it, and that's the best thing about it. So you'll know right now if you join on my platform and you're in like second grade or, you'll know when you make it to fourth grade, then seventh grade. They're going to be understanding that it's in your gut. You're in 11th grade, and then you're going to graduate, and you're going to be seeing this shit ahead of me. You're going to be like, Matt, did you see this? Yo, here. And you're going to show me returns, and I'll be like, dude, you've done it time and time again. Move on. You guys show me something 4 or 5 trades in a row where you're just crushing it and your entry and your exit are on point and you graduate. I'm not going to say, follow me forever. You owe it to me. No, be smart, pay it forward, tell more people. Seriously, Matt, what's in Matt's cup? No, this is just water. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink alcohol. I smoke cigarettes. It's terrible. All right, let me see if there's any stock. All right, Fisker, 5.5 points is great. Delta, my example, 5%. Awesome. Nano, the company I was talking about, up 10.6%, up 0.5% after. So I see volume there. NNOX will continue to go up. Plug is up 12%. That's cool. I have eBay's up 3.5%. That's a strong move today. Again, look at the eBay chart. Jumia up 12%. Strong chart again. Again, if tech is strong and I'm right, all these stocks that I'm mentioning will have decent returns. The same stocks that got beat up 40 and 50%. I'm not telling you it's going back to ridiculous levels, but I'm telling you we could snag some percent. Why? Because the institutions have so much money on the side, and the people that were levered did their margin calls and still have money on the side. And today was one day. Remember what happened? What was it? Monday we sold off, right? Tuesday we went up, even though Tuesday pre-market we sucked. Wednesday we sold off. Thursday we went up. You guys didn't know what was going on today. So real quick, if you follow me, what did I tell you guys today? I told you that we see what's happening between 10:45 and like 11 a.m. And I told you guys, don't worry. And then I told you I went out and made a video because it's going to be one of my last public videos. And I said, listen, this hovering in the market, don't worry about it. If there was going to be a sell-off, it would have happened already. The fact that there wasn't a sell-off is a strong point. Worst case, we just hover, but it's probably going to be stronger. Then I came out at 2 p.m. when the markets were struggling and your stocks were off like 50 cents from where they should have been. And I said to you guys, don't worry, it's BS. The market was hoping, or institutions, when I say the market, institutions were hoping you guys would sell off scared. Oh, it's Friday. It's still Friday. Oh, it's going to the weekend. Oh, what's happening with this? Oh, I don't want to sell my stock. Oh, I'll make this profit. Oh, I'm 8% today. They were thinking of all these solutions that you guys would have solved, and everybody held strong. So I don't know if maybe people couldn't get to the computer or something like that. I know why my people held strong because I told you guys, I was like, yo, hold on. It's a fake out. Market's going higher. We might see tech at 400 and the Dow at 400. Let's just see where we finished. 4 and 3. We finished at 360 and 305. Now, for Nasdaq to finish 305, Nasdaq had a hurdle to go over at 180 points. So mentally, I was watching the Nasdaq. I said, if we clear 180, Nasdaq's going to be good. And then we went right to 220, and I was like, 200. I'm like 200, 220. I'm like, we could actually score. It's not pulling back. So these things tell me, my trackers tell me, I share all this with you. The great thing is we're going private Twitter. Anybody on my platform will get an email this weekend. It will tell you the private Twitter. We're thinking of a crazy name. Do not share this. All right. I couldn't be more adamant. Do not share the private Twitter when I tell you. Don't ask questions like, hey, I tried to be accepted to Joe Schmo at private Twitter and you won't accept me. Great. Now everybody knows it's Joe Schmo, and that's defeating the purpose. Now here's the best thing. Since it's such a pain in the ass to make it private Twitter and have everybody sign up, if you want to leave the platform, that's great. But you're going to be exiled from the private Twitter because it would be too hard to be like, oh, I left this week, but now I'm back. We have somebody doing it full time, but it's a manual thing. So he's going to enter like 1,000 people and then take out 20 people that cancel to try and beat the system. The whole thing is, please, I don't charge an arm and a leg. I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I'm genuine. I'm here for you. And if I could do this free and just YouTube would pay me a fortune, great, put me in a house. If I had that crystal ball, it'd be amazing. I can only share what I see. I can't help. I've been on fire and I love it. I always apologize, man. I can't help that shit. And when I tweet or when I go on my spreadsheet, sometimes there are errors because I'm trying to do so many things that it makes me nuts. And you see me now, and imagine I like to smoke weed, right? Transparent. So I'm like, oh, is it May 21st or May 28th that I paid $265? You know how hard this is? Thank God I planned in advance. If I didn't plan in advance, I'd be living in a box right there. Yeah, you guys would have to help me out. Oh my God. So thank goodness I planned in advance because, once I'm like, oh my God, did I sell that? I've ever thought, sorry to interrupt. Hopefully you guys stay with me. Have you ever thought like you sold something? I thought once I sold like a $2,000 option for like $900. And I had to go back because I'm like, I think I just sold it. And I had like 10 options. So I think I just gave away like $11,000. And I'm like, oh my God, is that right? And I went back and I was like, oh, thank goodness, because my computer always checks everything I do. But for some reason, I just had this vision, like I sold out for like because I hit a typo or something like that. So if you guys do that by accident, it happens. It didn't happen to me that time, but it does happen. Let's see if I have any more stocks. If not, I just want to get your questions. I want to help you guys. That's why we're here. Stocks I'd be careful about. Fastly, it was extremely beat up. It gained 6% today. Virgin Atlantic, it'll probably be a good one. It gained 4% today, but it's probably heavily shorted. Wynn Casino up 3% today. Any stock that Jim Cramer likes, please. Oh God, I think he likes Plug. He was talking about Plug. Someone tweeted me on the side. Yes, that's interesting. If you put something on the side and Jim Cramer talks about a stock, we probably should run for the hills. Except I don't think he'll be wrong about this one. But Jim Cramer's a sellout. But I don't think he'll be wrong about Plug. I see the demand. The day I don't see the demand, I will let you guys know. Talk about different stocks that are almost similar. Jumia, right? What happened? Jumia pre-market, somebody was selling off. So Jumia was not as strong as Plug. So when I talk about Plug, it wouldn't have surprised me. I didn't tweet it because I wasn't sure. I said if the market was going to like just explode, it wouldn't have surprised me if Plug went up 25% today. Oh, no, I didn't average down this. I have enough options in Plug. I have enough stock, and I'm not touting the stock to like pump and dump. I wouldn't have been surprised if Plug went up 25% today. Ebon, I wouldn't have been surprised. It's so beat up. Institutions are buying 800,000 shares, 1 million shares. BlackRock, JP Morgan. Somebody asked me about that today. I'm no longer going to scalp it. I used to scalp when it went to the top. I wouldn't scalp Ebon. I think that's dangerous. I think when you scalp it, it might, something like that. I had a son help me buy a call, and he pushed another button. He bought 11 instead of 1. Okay, well, at least you had money to buy 11 calls. Let me just see if we got anything else. Beyond Meat, I'd be a little more hesitant, but that tends to move with the market. So if the Nasdaq's doing well, these are all stocks that you can add onto your list because if the Nasdaq's doing well, DocuSign, again, it'll move with something. PayPal and Square will move together. Apple might move a little slower, but if the Nasdaq is strong, Apple will move, and Apple's at 127. It'll be at 142. Say tech is strong for the next month. 1 month of tech, Apple, 142 from 127. I'm not telling you to buy calls. I'm telling you what to look for, make guesses. Some of you know Apple better. Can you explain what we're doing on Twitter that you're making it private, and how do we make sure you're in it? Okay, so real quick, I have a platform, 349 Trading. I have an app out. There's a delay on the app. I originally went to Twitter. Then we made a public thing. We made it all public. I just want to educate everything. It makes me crazy. I'm on one account, 2 accounts. So we have 349 account. Then when I have a private, the transparent 15 without a T at the end. And then there's Webull, and there's this, and then there's YouTube, and I'm shooting a video, and it's making me nuts. So what we're doing is we're making a separate private account. We're sending an email out. If you're part of my app, my membership, my platform, 349trading.com, okay? If you're part, I charge $3.49 a week. You can cancel at any time. I have rules and lessons on my website. I have examples on my website about entering specific trades, explaining my rules. I teach you how to invest to be a better investor. That was the only reason I was here at first, to just keep it simple, because the market's a little confusing if you're new, and I get if you're scared, and some people here might not want to make comments. There's no stupid questions. If you have a comment, I'm here to help. If you're in a bad stock position, nobody's going to laugh at you. I'm building a community. I always say my platform. It's not. It's our platform. I'm like the leader or the helper or the educator. I want to make you better traders, but it's you guys that make this a platform. It's you guys who I'm asking to share this video with. It's you guys who are following me on Twitter. But if you're not paying the $3.49 for my platform, you're not going to get the private Twitter account. So when I stop tweeting and you wonder, where the heck did this dude go? He's still on YouTube. I see him occasionally on Webull, but I don't see his Twitter. I'm using Twitter because my alerts were slow on my app. 5 minutes or 10 minutes means a lot of things. If you're not looking at my spreadsheet all the time, which I was saying, look at my spreadsheet, look at my spreadsheet, look at my, if you're not, you won't see it. So I'd rather go on Twitter and be like, yo, I think I'm buying the SQQQ. Here's the price. Here's what's going on. It's in my order right now. If you want to jump on. And people that are smart will enter in cheaper than I do, because everybody knows Matt's always early. I'm always 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes early. If I give out a position, I guarantee there's going to be a better entry point. So unlike other gurus who might even reshoot the videos after, I love this live version. I love having some notes of what I'm going to talk about. I love that I don't even know what questions you're going to ask. I make it real. If you think I'm making it real, how about this? If you think I'm making it real and you're watching it, Give me a thumbs up. Please just like the video. If it asks you to register, please do subscribe to my platform. Everything is analytics. The more likes, the more thumbs up, the more random people will see my video that's searching for something. I'm here to help you. Someone said, dude, this guru, I went through 3 people, including this other guy. I won't name any names because I don't want to upset anybody. All right, everybody does their own thing, but I try and make things as real as possible. I'm not living in a mansion, all right? We all make mistakes in life. I'm not saying that. I fall in love too easy. What are you going to do? But anyway, I know what I'm doing trading-wise. I know how to enter. You have to leave. I'm emotional now. Leave emotion at the side. You have no emotion when you trade. You figure out what you're going to enter. You put in the entry point, stock or options. If it goes down, we're anticipating a spike when you're buying something. You buy the stock or options, okay? If you don't understand, watch my other videos, okay? The point is, it goes up. You plan in advance. You want to make 20%? Use a calculator. Figure out what you're going to sell your option at. Okay, it doesn't have to be the same day. I'm not a pattern trader. I can't do that. It's a day trade. I don't care. You sell it the next day. I give you trades that you can enter into on Tuesday, sell on Wednesday. Enter Tuesday, sell on Thursday. 2-day trade. I get what you guys are going through. I trade small accounts sometimes so I can be you, so I can show you my small account challenge. Went from 2,200 down to 15. Yes, I was down $700 or about 30%. And then I took the $1,500 and I exited out at 6,000, 400%. I did it in about 2 weeks. It works. You can take small accounts become bigger accounts. When you do something dumb, when you don't have money to average down, you can't follow position. I'm sorry, don't get greedy. You can't. If you buy too many contracts at first, you will get in trouble. There are rules on my platform, and if you don't follow the rules, you will feel the pain. It's not my fault. So I'm not taking the blame. I'm not saying blah, blah, blah. Other gurus say, oh, it's not my fault. This isn't my fault. If you don't follow the rules, it's not my fault. The rules are there to make you better. The rules are there to make me better. If I thought everybody was safe, I would be like, so excited, but I know people get in trouble. Okay, let's go into more of your stocks, please. We're done with my stocks. We'll go into your stocks. Please pay this forward. I'm going to drink some water, put the next question on, please. New guy, you're trying to be skeptical with accounts like this, but I fear Matt seems like a real guy. Okay, I appreciate that. Everything I do is transparent. If you enter my platform, I've got all my trades since March 1st that I share with you guys that I alert. Now, I do other trades, and I say it's transparent. But please, let's go into something. I appreciate that, man. That's why I'm here. A beast. I like beast. When I play poker, I go into beast mode. Some of you have sponsored me in the World Series of Poker coming up in November. If you leave my platform for some reason, I'm still going to tweet about it. I'm still going to share that. I go into beast mode when I play poker. It's all math. Where do I see Roblox coming? I don't know where Roblox ended up. I'm going to look real quick because I'm so surprised that Roblox didn't have a banner day. It wouldn't surprise me if Roblox went to 80. So obviously, I am bullish on it. Roblox, $71. Okay, it actually made 1.5%, I guess. I guess it was extremely beat up yesterday, or maybe it started out better today. I thought it was going to be a lot better. I almost jumped on the trade this morning, but I wasn't seeing the volume. So it told me that people weren't as interested as I thought they were. And the market was so strong in other areas that people don't care about Roblox. If the market was poop today, say the Nasdaq was struggling, guess what would have went up? Amazon, Netflix, FANG, end of the FANG, Roblox, any leader in the class. If the market was struggling, leaders of the class are going to do well. On other days where the market's all doing well, skeptical stocks or more stocks that haven't had profit, like Blink, right? Blink was up 12%. It's a heavily shorted stock. Plug was up. NEO was up at one point 10 or 11%. I think it went to 5%. I like NEO, only at 5%. I like Tesla. I thank God I won my Tesla options. Remember, I was getting crushed yesterday. I bought one option. And I said I'm going to buy 2 more. And then what happened at 574 when I bought 2 more contracts? It went down and closed at 568. And I said, Tesla's got me this time. I had 6 wins and I think 2 losses, but I got Tesla. I am 7-2. If this is happy, this is a genuine smile. I got you, Tesla. I own Tesla. I own Blink. I own a lot of stocks that I trade extremely well. If you follow me, you know that. All right. Let's go on to another company. So Roblox, where do I see it ending at the end of the day? I don't know. End of the day, it's $71. End of the week, Roblox is going to be good. I haven't come up with a price target on it, but I know it's going to be over $80, which I know is up 15% from now. But I'm actually thinking like 25% probably makes sense. So 25% would be about $94. So my call on Roblox. Do I like Twitter for calls? Okay. So if I'm correct about tech, so if you like me calling the market and you think that W is there, right? If you think I'm right about the W, then that's one thing. If you think interest rates are going up, then you don't think tech is going up. So it's a tech versus interest rate things. If you're not worried about interest rates, that's one thing. If you like tech, so if you like tech, Twitter calls are cheap. Twitter went to 51 the other day. Let's see where Twitter is today. It had some good resistance, even on the bad day. Twitter, hopefully that's how this thing is. Twitter, even on the bad day. Okay, 51. So it hasn't moved. Oh, I guess it went to 49 because 51, it was up $1.60. Okay, so yeah, even as crappy as the market was, if Twitter was going to poop on itself the other day, it would have went to 47. Now, if it did, that's one thing, and now it's back at 51. Twitter has strong support at 51. Every time that happens, Twitter went to 62 once. I had it. Then it went back to 48. I was like, I should have sold it. Then it went to 72, and now it's back there. There is support. Twitter plays a game. If Twitter was to spike to $70, I would sell it. I'm not saying it's going to, but Twitter has an idea of where they're going to pay profit from. All right, so good question, team. Yes, Twitter, I like eBay. What do I think of AC? ACY, I like the stock. However, the volume in ACY is so low because they're going through this bankruptcy and this. Look what happened to Hertz. Hertz got a great deal, $8 per stock. It was $4 and it was $5. I don't play with Hertz because I don't know what the true valuation is. But I think ACY is a good company. I don't think there would be people buying it and pushing it up 20% unless those people knew what they were doing. So right off there, the psychology of trading, even though it would drop back down to 10%, maybe it's at 14% ACY. If I have it up real quick, I'll look. I know there's a whole bankruptcy thing, but I see the demand, even with the low volume, and someone's there. So it's at $8.66, up 12%. Then people sold off after hours. Yeah, they're going to do that. So I spoke about Root today, and as I mentioned Root, and then it popped. Somebody sold the Root, and they said so there are people that are in some of these stock plays, ACY, Root, EBON. Every time it gets to a peak, they sell. Okay, why? It's not like they're not supportive of the stock. They sell, and the stock goes down 50 cents, or ACY goes down 40 cents, and they do it 10 times, right? So instead of their average being $10 at the stock, if they sell and buy 10 times at 40 cents, their average stock price goes down to $6. So no, the stock hasn't moved. The stock could still be $10, $9, $9.50, $9.80, whatever it is. But the person could lower their average price from $10 to $6. If you never thought about it and the light's going off, welcome, okay? Any stock you're in, down 40%, not a problem. Learn the stock as family. I teach a lesson. So if the stock has a range and it trades within like $4 a day, like say Facebook, all right? Facebook goes up to like whatever it is, $3.19. You sell, right? Then it goes down to $3.10. You buy. Then it goes up to $3.19. You sell. You do that a couple times. You're making 3% each time. So say you do it 10 times. Guess what? You're making 30%. The stock hasn't gone anywhere from $3.10 to $3.19, but you're making 30%. So if you're down in a stock, don't just be a bag holder. Don't play dead. Some of these gurus say play dead. That's so dumb. Play dead. Hey, your stock's going down. Play dead. No, sell it if you think the stock's going down. Buy it cheaper. If you save 30 cents, 50 cents, 8 cents, 10 cents, and your trades are free, guess what? That's percentage points. Some of you have a stock. It's a $1.20 stock. You sell a $1.20 stock. It goes down to 98 cents. You buy the same stock. Guess what? You just increased your portfolio 22%. The stock went down. You're still in the same stock. You still have 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, but you sold it here. You bought it here. Yes, you're still losing from when you originally purchased it, but I'm teaching you how to save money. It's like if you go to a store and it's on sale and someone says it's on sale tomorrow. Well, you'll come back tomorrow and buy it on sale. You won't pay too much, right? That's what I'm trying to get you guys to envision. Everything's on sale. There's a sale every day. There's a dip every day. All right, let's go on to the next stock, please. DoorDash spiked with earnings. I bought puts at the peak. I think it will crash with everything that reopened. I don't know. I'm going to look for you because that could be extremely dangerous. Why? DoorDash could move quickly. I think it's called Dash, right? I think it was called Door once, and someone said it's not Door, it's Dash. Okay, move back to 141. That's funny because 141 I thought was the base at one point. It went to 120, then it went to 140, then it even went to 148. I'm going to look at the 5-day actually. Let's look at the month actually. Okay, went to 161. Yeah, there's huge demand on DoorDash. I would not be buying puts on DoorDash. I would be extremely careful. Now, if you did it at the peak today, which was what, 145? So if you did it at the peak today and it went down today, please, DoorDash is like a Dow stock. I know it sounds stupid. It's also a tech play. So if you're in DoorDash, it's very dangerous because what could happen? Some analysts can raise their expectations on DoorDash to $200 or $210, and then DoorDash goes from 140, and it's not going to 210, but it'll go from 140 to 175 on Monday. If an analyst comes out. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. You always have to think worst case scenario. Whatever trade you make, worst case scenario. If NVIX or the UVXY, I was like, if there's a war, if there's this, what would happen? All right, we got these longer term options. That's good. So we're leveraging. You got to always think devil's advocate, worst case scenario. So worst case scenario is some analyst comes out over the weekend. You're holding these puts. You think you're in the money by $4. They come out, they give a price target of $210. Monday's morning is green with the Dow, and the stock opens at $160, and your puts are worth zero. You're worth zero. So I would be careful. That's what I'm not a financial advisor. I would be careful. Yo, what's up? This is Buster. What's up, Buster? How you doing? Thanks for the winners with the UVXY. Sold my short dated one too soon, but we'll be good. All right. Yeah. Excellent. So this dude is learning. He's great. He picks up all the tweets. So there are lessons in every tweet. Say you don't get every tweet I send. There are lessons in every tweet. But if you have time and you want to be smart and you're watching this video, so you obviously have a little time and you want to increase your productivity. Again, Twitter's going private, so it's even going to get better because I'm going to tweet everything I see. It's going to be like an AP class to you guys, like an advanced learning class. I'm going to show you shit. And people are like, oh, I'm an experienced trader. I don't need that. I don't need rules. Everybody needs this. There are people that probably follow me from hedge funds or from Wall Street or whatever. I think differently. I always thought outside the box of everybody else. And that's what's different about me. I'm not like everybody else. People would not answer your questions about stocks. Oh, it's like too risky, whatever. I'm telling you the truth. I'm shooting from the hip. If I was in that position, this is what I would do if I'm in that position. All right. So thank you, Phil. I appreciate it, bro. All right. Do I see the Nasdaq going down Monday? You thought about buying some of the calls. All right. You could buy calls if you think the oil thing is going to get worse with the gas, or if you think something bad's going to happen, or there's a storm brewing, or there's going to be an outage or a power crisis or some type of crisis. You can buy calls. If not, the UVXY, all it does is go down. I'm not a genius. I knew it was going to go down, and I told you the points it was going to go down, and I said today 444 would be good. It went to 425. It's probably down in after hours under 420. I love the number 420, but it's probably under 420. You know where it's going? $3 and change. It's probably going to go to $3 by the time May 26 comes, and they're going to do a reverse split of that, okay? Check out the news, a reverse split. Why? How could they do that? It's an ETF. It's an exchange-traded fund. It's a bunch of stocks and a bunch of different plays in there that make up this derivative called the UVIX, right? It's the VIX, which is volatility on steroids. It's 1 times 5 times 6. As long as the market's stable, as long as the market's growing and reaching new highs, that will continue to go down. Let's go to the next question, please. All right, Riot. If you like to live on the edge, dude, Riot could be interesting. Why? Okay, real quick. Elon tweeted, Bitcoin uses too much energy. This is a Bitcoin lesson. If you like crypto, you like Bitcoin, this is good. Bitcoin lesson. 18.5 million Bitcoin have already been farmed, are owned by people, are owned by institutions, are owned by crypto exchanges. 18.5 million. They're only making or farming 21 million crypto. So when he tweets something about, oh, it's too powerful to make Bitcoin, to farm Bitcoin, it's BS. There's only 2.5 million worth of Bitcoin actual coins to be farmed. So yes, it's a lot of power. But let's say we just cut the farming out and cut all those companies out. There would still be 18.5 of a certain commodity that people want, that you can move large sums of money illegally without the government knowing. Of course there's demand for it. Of course Bitcoin's going to 120,000. Sorry for the hiccup, Bob, when he said this and blah, 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 Elon, blah, 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 and Dogecoin is better. Dogecoin is going up too. You know how I said 92 cents was Dogecoin? No, it's going to dollars. Dogecoin is good. My Trios, it went up like what, 33%, 35%? It's crushing it. But Dogecoin, let's talk about that because that's a cheaper currency, all right? Some of you like Shiba. Shiba's all right. Some of you like other stuff, and some of you like the real cheap coins. Me, I like some coins that have purpose, all right? There has to be a reason behind it. So I'm in something else called, whatever, it doesn't even matter. It went down. I saw a chart. It went up. It's up like 10, 15%. Okay, but let's talk about Dogecoin real quick. So yeah, if they accept Dogecoin for Tesla and people accept Dogecoin, it doesn't cost a lot of money to do Dogecoin. What do you think Ebon does? They mine Dogecoin besides having their crypto exchange. So again, being up stock. All right, Riot. So Riot, they mine Bitcoin. I would be careful with all of those stocks. If you think Bitcoin's going up, I'd play MSTR. It's like the Fort Knox of Bitcoin. Riot is the best mining company, but they're buying all this equipment, right? They're spending all this money for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, great. But there's only $2.5 million worth, 2.5 million coins left to be mined. So yes, it makes sense by the numbers, and they should go up. So yeah, it's probably a steal right now. I don't really talk about Riot or Mara or any of those companies. I like the trading companies better. 5-day on Mara. It definitely looks like a turnaround. So here's the thing. So is that Mara? No, that was right. $26. Well, it sounds like a steal to me. I mean, $23 was much better. It was at $23 sometime during the day. So yes, it sounds like a steal to me. You got to limit the downside. So I don't think Bitcoin's going down. It's not crashing. That's what we know. So Bitcoin's not crashing, number one, because you need a lot of stuff to happen. The Nasdaq has to be green. So you need tech to do well, and you need Bitcoin to do well. Those two things will drive the point of Mara and Riot and drive those prices up. Why do I like other stocks? I look at other stocks like that were more beaten up, like Ebon or something like that, which has an exchange. Or Futu, which was beaten up, we all know. Or Tiger, which showed strength today. People were like, what happened? I thought it was up 15%. Dude, I told you, double digits on green days for Tiger. Double digits, right? 11%. Is that right? So, yeah, Riot, I would be careful. It's not like I used to say Bitcoin was going to the roof and I'd put all my money in Riot. I would rather own Bitcoin or another crypto. All right. Somebody said they put 80% of their money in crypto and crypto was down 30% this weekend. They reached out to me on the side. They're like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's scary too. The market won't drop 30%. So anyway, let's go on to the next question, please. Almost out of water. Oh, I've never heard of this one. SLDB. I like when I haven't heard of companies because it's fresh with me. Let's see Jim Cramer do that shit, right? SLD, what is that company? I don't know. They can't even look at charts. Solid Bioscience. So it's obviously a bioscience. Oh, God, it dropped up. You like it? Okay, you're not in it, obviously. It went down 21% today, SLDB. It fell off the face on the 14th, right? Is that today? Yeah. So at Friday, it fell off the face. Obviously, some news came out. It was 4.5 million. I don't know why it went down, but I'll tell you, it wasn't large volume. So if there were bag holders, it's not done going down. If you think you know why it went down and it shouldn't have went down, then you'd be okay. But if you're thinking about buying calls for December, no, because it could go down. Let's say it drops from 349, and just watch this. I'm not watching this company because I think it's poop. Let's say it drops from 349 to 295. Guess what your call is going to be worth? So you're going to buy these calls at like $1.50 and they're going to be 20 cents. At 20 cents, they might be good. So whatever calls if you want to put it on your watch list, yes. At some point, it's going to bottom. At some point, it has 4 letters. If tech is doing well, that will bottom. But I'm not saying it's a good one today. My problem is if you buy calls for September and this today and it drops $1, your calls are going to look like such poop for so long. Even if the stock moves up $1, which would be 40% from 250, if it goes 250 back to 350 and moves up 40%, you would be breaking even. In fact, you're losing time on that because you're paying for the IVs. It takes 1 month or 2 months. It's a terrible move. I'm sorry. That's what I talk about risk versus reward. Always look. So here's a free lesson. Always look at the downside, risk versus reward. Now, real quick, UTS, that's the snacks, the chips. Guess what? What's popping over this break of pandemic? People that sell Frito-Lay chips. One of my followers, Ryan, I hope you're watching, man. He used to do drop-offs at vending machines and stores for like chips and things like that. He was like, it's crushing it during pandemic. He sold part of his business. Good for you, Ryan. Hopefully you're making a killing. But yeah, so that's real. I bet the stock's doing well. And if it's not doing well, it should be doing well. But let's look at the 1 month chart real quick. Huge selling. Okay. It peaked at 29. I guess it's when everybody figured out it was doing well. Oh, it looks terrible right now. So you're saying, is it a low? No. Stock like this, heavy selling, it could go down lower. I would not be buying UTS. I get what you're doing, James. So anybody else, UTS fell off a cliff. It was $29. It was $29. It went to $23, probably flat, maybe even $22. People probably thought it was good. People started buying. Today it went up 1%. No, it was a killer market day, and the stock's up 1%. That was people trying to call the bottom like James. Be very careful. If you want to trade it, you could swing trade a stock like that because at some point they're going to try and push it down. But if the market takes it down, it'll go down. So maybe you can make profit real quick. All right, let's go to the next stock, please. And these don't have to be just stocks. They can be positions. Yeah, do we expect Monday to be green? Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about Monday real quick. In the stock market at 2 p.m. when it was hovering, real quick, if you missed the beginning of this and I talk about the market real quick, please watch from the start, share with your friends, pay this forward, share it with somebody. Same thing with Twitter. Please share the video link. This is all I have. Give it thumbs up. I've now asked you 3 times, but I understand there are new people every time. Give it thumbs up. That's all I'm asking you about my video. I don't charge a lot for my platform, $349 a week. It's not like I'm charging you $100. I'm giving you great lessons, learning. If I made a class out of this, like a master class, it would be like a $500 class. There's no doubt. And people would be so sick, but they would make so much money. You're making small piles bigger. Do we expect money to be green? The whole thing at 2 p.m., it was wavering. And I said, you know what? The Dow and tech are going to be stronger. Yes, they sold off at the end of the day, and they sold off pretty strong. But guess what they did yesterday into Thursday after a great day? They sold off. It's only people taking profit. It's not institutions. Anybody that entered into a position today is not selling their stock. They're a long-term investor. It's Wall Street. It's hedge funds. They don't just buy and sell. They don't flip it like that. Or you and I that want to flip it and gain 8% and 4% and whatever it is. They don't. They buy stocks. Wall Street isn't doing the options. You know who's selling you the options that you're buying? Wall Street. Why? Because they have customers that have 1.4 million shares. The customer has 1.4 million shares. They think the stock is going up. The stock's at $100. Here's a quick lesson for you. Stock's at $100. You think the stock's going to 120. You buy the 120 calls. Who do you think's selling to you? Wall Street. Why? If the stock goes to 120 by September, Who's happy about it besides for you? Wall Street. They just made 20% for their client. It went from 100 to 120. So let's say it goes to 130 and you make the difference from 120 to 130. Congratulations. But who do you think is selling you the call options? Wall Street. So people say, who's on the other side when I'm buying options? Who's selling my options? It doesn't matter. It's like I don't know. You just put in a bid. You put in your bid. You put in your ask. It's a huge market. It's a marketplace. That's what I'm looking for, a marketplace. I was thinking of like an auction, but it's not an auction. You want a certain price. You put it in the marketplace. Your order's in-house. It's up to other people whether they want to take your order or not. You put an order to sell something. You want to make 100%. Who cares who's buying your option? If someone's paying you $2 for something you paid $1 for, you just made 100%. You don't care who's buying it. You don't care that it goes up after you sold it either. If you're still holding it, of course you do. Do I expect mine to be green? Yes. Let's get to that answer. Nice short answer for you. All right. Question is Marathon Oil. I think Marathon Oil took a dive today because of something they reported. The SEC was going to look into. Somebody was looking into them. So I don't know the story yet, so I can't comment on Marathon Oil. But so I think overall oil will move. Yes. As the Dow rebounds, as more people use planes, real easy, okay? Anybody that wants to keep it simple, the TSA has a website. It's public information. How many people travel by plane per day? It's a chart. If you see more people are traveling tomorrow and more people are traveling tomorrow and more people are traveling tomorrow, and it has the business versus the economy class. Point is, if more people are traveling, more people will be on the cruise lines, more people will be on the airplanes, more people will be using oil, more people will be using gas. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, so I like oil. Yes, I don't know how high it is because I don't really follow oil stocks because they always include a dividend and, they're based on the market and this and that. I have enough problems picking certain stocks. I like to turn you guys to market direction. UVXY, SQQQ, TQQQ, which I bought today. Yes, TQQQ. I nailed it. I called it at like 1:30. I said, don't worry about this dip. New position for my people. Spreadsheet. We're going into TQQQ. Boom. Right. It just took off. I gave it. Boom. It took off. It's a great one. It's a long-term one. When we go out to June 18th, I think. June 18th, $100 calls. Yeah, it's got to be up at least 10, 20%. How do you turn your problem? Okay, you got to determine. You always make predictions. So you're making a prediction on the UVXY. How low you think it's going to go? This morning, you got scared. You probably sold and you took like 12% profit instead of everybody else taking 100% profit. If I say, or if you say, if anybody says or comes up with a prediction, it's at $5, let's say, and I say it's going under 430. Yes, I mean, it went under 430, but I thought it was going under. I thought it was going to like 444, 461. What is a safe play? The reason I told my followers 461 feels safe, and it went under there. And I told you guys I was holding certain calls of mine. I sold part of my calls just to secure profit. I secured like 70-something%. I think, I don't know. Point was, always see safe, always secure profit, always make a guess. So how do you get max value? Whatever your stock is or option is, make a guess. All right. Well, the Carnival option that I own is $3 today. I think Carnival is going to go up $1 tomorrow. The option should go up 60 cents. Great. So I'm going to try and sell it tomorrow, but I'm not going to ask 60 cents. I'm going to ask 70 cents. That way, if it goes up and it spikes at some point, I get the extra 10 cents. Now, the extra 10 cents of the profit between 60 and 70 cents is actually 15%. So you're like, oh, it's only $10 per contract. What does it matter? Everything matters. Everything's percentage. If you get 10 extra dollars from 60 to 70, like $160 to $170, right? Do the math. That's about 8%, all right? Everything's percentage. I want you guys to get max value. That's what I'm talking about. Next question, please. No such thing as a dumb question. There are dumb comments. People say stupid shit. Dumb question, no. Here, does it make sense to sell for a loss and buy back at a lower price if you feel good? All right, so there's got to be some tax implications in there, and I'm not an accountant, and I don't give advice like that, like, oh, it's a wash sale or this, that. I only know that I do enough trading out there that if there are things that I need to get a loss against, I have losses, I have gains, I let my accountant worry about that. But if I see a stock is going down $1 or $2 and I own 5,000 shares, that's 10 grand. Now, say you have $500 in the account and you have 100 shares of something that's at $5, but you think it's going down to 420 because you just see it like, you're like, dude, this could actually just go down. If you think, it's always risk versus reward. So that's what it is. Risk versus reward. Look at your downside, look at your upside. That's how I pick my companies. I say, okay, on the downside, we can lose 5%. On the upside, we can go 40%. Same with options. On the downside, I might lose 50%. On the upside, I'll get 400%. If it makes sense and it's like 400 versus 50 and I'm right 70% of the time with options, yeah, it makes sense. Let me get the 400. Now, if it's like 100% upside, 50% downside, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't want 2-to-1 on my money. If it's risky, if it's a sure thing, then maybe, again, I like options now, right? Ever since I've been talking about this for weeks, I go out a couple months. So I go out eBay, September, Carnival, September, Delta, September, Neo, September. Are they all going to be winning trades? Yeah, they're probably all going to be winning trades. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, let's go to the next question, man. I mean, I would tell you if one of them, I hesitated on Neo because maybe Neo doesn't hit $50, but if it hits like high 30s, I'm still profitable. Can I talk faster? I totally can. You know, we're almost an hour in, so it's pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. But I would just like to get to so many questions. If I could do this all night, first of all, I'd lose my voice and you guys would be bored to hell. So yeah, I want as much information in an hour as possible. I don't want to bore you, but share this stuff. Hey, Lululemon got beat up during the market sell-off. I thought Lululemon did well. I thought it would be a Dow play. So yeah, off the cuff, again, always make a prediction. Off the cuff, I would think Lululemon would make sense. Women, right? It's women's wear. A lot of people like it. Now, they have a lot of competition. That's the only problem. There's so many other things. So Lululemon has all their retail stores. I would probably go with an online retailer that sells the same stuff. So if you know what they do, right, and you're just like, yo, I also wear this and I wear this. This is only online. Online margins are so much better than retailers. So let's look up Lululemon. Again, I don't even know how they made it to 300. But how does it look? It looks 2, 4, 5 out of the last 7 days for Lululemon. Inflow, good. More demand than outflow. It's an expensive stock, okay? So it will move quickly. So yes, Lululemon looks great. It's a great stock. Thank you for bringing it here. I'm going to add it to my watch list. Now, I'm not buying it because you guys can't afford it. If I think it's $314 on a good cycle, which means a good 2-week session, this stock could easily go back to 330, which is 16 points, which is about 12 or 13%. And if it's a really good cycle, it could go back to 342, 343, which would be 28 points, which is about 9%. So for me, it's expensive. But if you like it long term, let's look at the 1 year. Let's see what the 1 year looks like. Yeah, I mean, the 1 year doesn't wow me. It looks like it's going higher. If you want like 7 months from now, you could probably get 80 points out of it, which is like 22, 23%. So if you know about Lululemon, yes, I would put in stop losses. Every time it goes up another $5, I would drop my stop loss. That way, if it tanks one day, you save yourself. But you could definitely make some 30%, 40%, which is great. If you guys don't know that and you just own stocks and you pick 3 stocks, and I tell you, they're all going to make 48% this year. It's amazing. If you can return 48% just stocks, right? We do options. We need more money because it's riskier. That's why I like money. I want 100% return. Always think ahead, plan ahead. Let's go to the next question. Like Lulu, great job being on Webull. Awesome, man. It's so hard to convert. There are 13,000 people on Webull that follow me, and they see my comments. I don't know how to get them over to YouTube. If I say anything, Webull removes me. So when I make a comment, I can't mention my platform. I can't mention YouTube. I can't mention anything. It upsets me. That's why I ask you guys on Webull just to comment. Hey, @Matt killed it with this. @Matt. People follow me, and then I don't know how to get them over. If anybody thinks of a great idea, please knock it out of the park with options. Yes, always that. Stock, pal. Been watching it, considering entering. Okay, I love that you haven't entered yet. It's great that you're watching it. Nobody else watches stocks. Why? Because everybody wants to jump in. We all have FOMO. Okay, it's called ammo. Let me guess, you like to shoot guns. Okay, I should be looking at the 1 year. Let's look at the 3 month. The 3 month looks decent. It looks like it could definitely push up to 771. It looks like it's turning around. Yeah, okay, pal. It's not a stock for me. But if the market turns around, okay, Chris, if you like the Nasdaq, and I'm right about the Nasdaq, and we're on the W, pal will react positively. You'll get $1.80 out of this. It's 620, so you're going to get about 28% to the upside. Again, if you're a fan of the Nasdaq, POWW, Ammo is their company or something like that, 28% upside. Always put a price target. When you enter something, put a price target. Why? So you're not bag holding. If you put a price target, you know exactly what to sell. The other day, example, Party City. I said $10, $10, $10. It was at $5.50. I said, I'm doubling down. I'm tripling down. My average is under $6. It was $5.90 or $5.80, something like that. What did it do? Boom. I said, what a beast. It was $6, $6.50, $7. Beast, $7.50. I said to everybody, it's going to 10. Even if you buy now at $7.50, it's going to 10. That's still 33%, right? How many times did I tweet that? What did it do? Hit 10. I sold, right? What happened to Party? It dropped under 9. Now it's at like 9.40 again. It's going to hit 10 again. If I got greedy, if I wasn't teaching you people, if I was just trading, I'd be in Party City again at $8.98. I thought about buying. When would I sell it? $10. $10. That's great. Make 10%. Pal, next stock, please. All right. Should I bail on Trit for a loss? Does it deserve hope? It deserves hope. It's beat up. So Trit, if you're in Trit, if you're in EBON, if you're in, I don't know about FTFT, but I assume FTFT, I don't know, SOS, all those stocks, they run together. So yeah, I would hold on. If you're sucking butt enough and you hate it there and it upsets you physically, you get upset in your stomach, then get out. You don't have to be there. You don't have to ride it to death. All right, next question, please. I would hold. Hey, how do you time sell and rebuy? I almost sold EBON today, then it spiked 12%, but I wasn't confident. You take a chance. It's so difficult because you always think, all right, trust me, if this is true for you, then like my video and pay it forward and pass on to one thing. Here it is. Here's my guess. You always think I'm talking to you, whatever you're doing, you think you're doing it wrong. I'm going to buy. Oh my God, is this wrong? Should I not buy? Should I sell instead? Right? I'm going to buy the call option. Oh, instead of the call, should I buy the put? If you're thinking both sides, should I buy the call? Should I buy the put? Don't invest in that stock. Do not invest in that option. Anytime you have mixed feelings about anything. So again, if you're thinking about doing it, it's probably not a great idea. Okay. If you do it and you're confident, hey, I'm going to do this and I have a plan. I'm going to buy it back here. It will work for you. Yes, you're going to get screwed sometimes. I haven't sold EBON today or over the weekend because I said, what if crypto spike? What if Doge spikes? I think it's going to explode. I think it'll double, maybe triple. Who knows where the real value is? JP Morgan. Okay, next company. Let's go on the next company. I like it. All right. CLF. All right, Cliff. So Cliff is decent. I'm in there at $19.95. I have a price target of, I think, $28. I shouldn't be talking about it like that, but you're asking because now it's $19.50. So yeah, just like the other ones, chart looks wonderful. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll share it. All right, just look at the 3-month chart on Cliff. Can you look at it? Probably not, right? Yeah. All it is a down cycle. It goes down, it goes up. It goes down, it goes up. Each up is a higher up. So yeah, I like Cliff. I think it's great. You guys follow me? Cliff. You like Cliff? It could go all the way down to $19.14. Oh, it went under $19 today. It went to $18.96. Oh, I would have been buying under $19. Are you kidding me? Why don't you guys text me that? Why doesn't someone say, hey, Cliff just dropped on the 19? You don't. I would have bought. All right, next question, please. I like Cliff. You can't control the market. Is there a way to better predict the bottom and top of the market? Never guess right. Just chart it. Look at the one-day chart. If you know what the range is. So you look at Cliff. What did it trade today? Between $1.50. So whatever it opens at tomorrow, you just go 75 cents above that number, 75 cents. It'll trade within $1.50. Apple stock, say it trades $4 range, right? Whatever it opens tomorrow, it'll trade $2 higher at one point or $2 lower. So when you call the $2 lower, you buy at the bottom, you sell at the top. When you sell at the top, you buy at the bottom. It's the same thing. Figure it out. Know a stock like Family. If you have a stock like Win that trades 3.5% every day. Again, these are all from memory. I'm not a financial advisor. Win trades 3.5%. It's probably like a $4 move. Great. Whatever Win opens at, if Dow drops down on Monday, you'll buy Win at the bottom when it's down $3 or $4. And what happens? It finishes even. You made $4 or 40% on your options. If you buy it down $2 and it ends the day plus $2, you made 40%. Is there a better way? No. It's a learned experience. You got to spend some time. Look at stocks. Analyze the range. Monday's range is $4. Tuesday's range is $4. That's how you figure it out. Next question. Just got to keep looking. Oh, I hope that's not color or something. It's like an ETF play. It's around $1. It's all, and it's not insulting to you, Thomas. It's like newbies or retail traders. You all want to get in a $1 or $2 stock. So here's a lesson for you real quick, okay? It doesn't matter the price of your stock. Facebook, $300. If I tell you Facebook is going to $390 by the end of the year, that's 30%. All right. CSCW. Guess what? If you get into $1 or $1.20 stock and it goes down to 80 cents, you lost 50%. It's all about return. Rather than losing 50%, would you rather be safer with a Facebook gaining 50%? Anyway, let me look this up. I hope that is a stock. If it's not the stock, I'll look like an idiot, huh? Oh, Color Star. I'm right again. 99 cents. Yeah. You guys loved it at $1.20. It's 99 cents. I'm not laughing at you. It's an ETF play, but I like best in class. So yeah, there's been demand for a couple of days. It's still been going down. It finally spiked today. It went up 22% today. Somebody took a huge bet and everybody followed. All you sheep follow. I don't like Color Star. I would sell it today. It spiked to $1. Get the hell out. Get into the best of class. Would XBI be a good buy? Dude, I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, I don't even know this stock. It's a terrible question to ask me. You're going to put hundreds of dollars into a risky investment with a put option. Oh, it's the SPDR biotech. I don't know. There's demand for biotech. If this is the bottom, can you see it? If that W is the bottom, then no, a put would be terrible. A call would be the right thing. However, is that not the bottom? It looks like if I just looked at the chart, which I did, I would take a chance that I would rather be bullish on that than bearish on that. So no, Carter, I would probably do the opposite. And if your trading is just, if you're trading, and this is just Carter, I'm not picking on you. If your trading is bad, like you're like, dude, I used to pick the wrong shit when I did it by myself, and you're thinking about buying a put here, buy the opposite. Buy one call. See if you're right. You know, one light bulb will go off and you'll be like, maybe I was looking at things the wrong way. I should look for opportunity rather than this, or, you know, whatever it is. Okay. Next stock, please. I think we're past an hour on my voice. Thoughts on NEO calls. I like them for September. If you have them in September, if you like leap year calls, if you like the stock. Now, NEO is supported by the Chinese government. They have a battery exchange. They have a lot of business. They have cars. They're partnering. NEO is like China. If you think China is going to, then don't invest in NEO. If you think China's fine, they're going to support everything. If the economy's back and everything like that, we're supposedly back in China first before the U.S. Yeah, NEO's good. Next question, please. I'm just trying to kill off as many questions as possible. Yeah, of course they do. They can do nothing else. MSTR, they are like Fort Knox. All they do is support and buy Bitcoin. But again, I think Bitcoin is going to 120,000 by the end of the year. So yes, MSTR, if the stock is $500 now and Bitcoin doubles, the stock will be $1,000. Simple as that. 9 Tiger options. Why did you buy out $22.50 options? Sure, you're down 90%. Your options are out of the money. I had $15 calls. At one point, I had $17.50 calls, which I sold for profit. I had $15 calls because, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm not picking on you, okay? Okay, so there's a proper way to average down. I'm sorry to lose people. This is more important. She's more important to me than losing followers or people watching this video, okay? There's a way to average down, which I spoke about. I think it was episode 17, which is 2 days ago. So there's a proper way to average down. If your calls expire next week, 5/21, you need to buy more time, okay? If your call's out of the money, it doesn't react with the stock. If the stock goes up 15% today, what happened to your call option? Maybe 2 cents, something like that. You look at the delta. The delta is probably so low on your option because it's out of the money. It has to move $7 for you to make money. I would offer you a penny for your stock, for your options. The point is, there's a way to average down. So you bought a call option. Let's say you started with 1 and it went down and you bought 2 more. So now you had 3 call options, but the stock is down at, let's say, $17.50, $17.11, because that's where it was. Then it was $16, $17, let's say. You went by buying more options that are so out of the money. You're like throwing good money after bed. It's called throwing good money after bed. You wouldn't do that. If you like, say you were down 50%, you had 3 options, and you have enough to buy 6 more options. I'm assuming you bought some for cheap. Anyway, what you could do is, instead, you buy the call options out for September, same strike, 22.5, September strike, or you buy an option of $15 call that's in the money. That way, when the stock goes up 15% today, guess who makes money today? You make money today. You could easily, instead of buying extra shit options, which I'm sorry you got in, I always say in or out the money, and I don't even think the stock was at $22.50. If it was there for a day. Next question. I'm sorry I spent time. Hopefully you understand that. All right, next question. Matt, Carlos, have a great weekend. All right, quitting time. Yes, smoking time. You guys enjoy. Appreciate everybody. Love. Share this. Share this video.